In the mix with DaniJ. Hey everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are that's watching this. Hey, how are you? I'm DaniJ, and as you know, this is in the mix with DaniJ on this good, cloudy, rainy Friday in Chicago. I have the distinct honor in talking to this lovely young lady. She's known as the first daughter of soul. She has made the hits Forever for Always for Love, Let Go. And she collaborated with Snarky Putty with something, but it came out first on Baby Don't on herself named album, Lalah Hathaway, and it's called It's Something. But she remade it, and you guys are still playing it to this day. I have Miss Lalah Hathaway on this Google Hangout. Hi, Miss Hathaway.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great, thank you.
I want to say thank you for joining this call and taking out. I know you're here for the shrine this weekend, and I know my friends have been rocking out with you.
Oh, wonderful.
Unfortunately, I haven't been working out. I have been under the weather, but I
Oh,
know you're still giving the best show that I know you could give.
absolutely. We had a good one last night. Really great energy in the crowd, and it's always good to be home.
It's always good to be home. I be so excited when I see your post and you're home. I'm like, oh my god. Oh. So I try to make to everyone that you're at.
I appreciate it.
No problem. So, how does it feel to be the first daughter of soul? I know your dad was a great pillar in Chicago and in the music world, and now you're a legendary artist now and forever will be. How does that make you feel?
It's interesting to, what I aspire to be is great, and so that people perceive me as great is a good thing. I really am trying to put that energy out and hope that I receive it back. So it's a wonderful thing when it happens.
Right.
I'm excited about really trying to figure out how great I can be, if that makes any sense.
Yes, that does. Everyone, strives to be the best in greatness. And I know
Yeah.
from listening to you since I was a little girl, I'm not going to tell my age, but since I was a little girl, my dad was playing your father's stuff, and then he introduced me to you because he's like, "Oh, this might be more of you. I'm more of a Donnie Hathaway. You more of a Layla." And when I listened,
Right.
I was like, "Oh my god!" So I was like, just Layla Hathaway, is she doing all
Oh,
these runs? And everybody tries to master the whistle that you do.
right, right. I'm trying to master it myself.
And everybody is like practice. I know I practice every time I listen to it, something. I always like, ooh, like
Yeah.
I try. I'm like,
It's interesting. I don't know what that is, and people always ask me about it, and I don't really know how I'm doing it. It's just an anomaly with my vocal cords, and
right.
so I don't even know how to tell you how to do it.
Hey, it's a gift from God, and it's unknown.
Yeah, yeah.
So when recording an album, how do you prepare, or is it a certain mood that you have to be in recording a song?
It depends on the music. I mean, a lot of times it's just setting up the room and making it comfortable, understanding the story, understanding the lyric, how to deliver the story, because that's the most important part. So a lot of the preparation comes in really having a real good understanding and love and respect for the material.
Right. That's really good. Now, how did it feel working with another great legendary artist, Rochelle Farrell, and recording "I'm Coming Back" from the album Where It All Began? Like,
Rochelle is so great. She's somebody I've known for probably over 20, 25 years.
wow.
Um, it's a beautiful thing to collaborate with other artists
Okay.
and people that I love and respect and whose records I listen to and people I'm in awe of as well. So Rochelle is one of those people. She's probably in my top five list of greatest singers ever on the planet.
I'm
So
right.
it, yeah, so it was an honor. It was an honor that she even came and got involved at all.
And I'm one of those fans that listen to I'm coming back a million times, a million times.
Oh,
And
thank
I
you.
try to hit the notes real good. I, but listening to it, it takes you to a place. And I tell all of my friends, like, if you listen to this song, it takes you to a comfortable, relaxed place. And
Okay.
and mostly with when we are with our significant others, we try to really listen to something that's mellow and that's going to catch our attention. And that's what
Hmm.
most people, I'm not going to throw shade or blame anybody, but today's music is not taking us to what we need. You want
Hmm.
sex and you're not getting the real music.
Oh,
So,
well, it's all about a mood, and it's all about how you identify. So the great thing about music is that there's enough of it for everybody. You know what I mean? You could listen to it every day, all day, for the rest
right.
of your life, and you would never get to the end of it. So
Yeah.
I'm happy to provide that kind of vehicle for people to transport into any space that they want to musically, take you to any time or mood or event in your life, and that's kind of just it just creates a snapshot for you.
That's a great analogy for that. A great
Yeah.
for that. Now, do you have any favorite artists like in gospel? Because I know you work with John P. Key and you work with Donna Lawrence a lot. I see.
Yeah.
But what is one or two gospel artists do you see yourself working with in the future?
There are many. I love Kim Burrell. I love Kiki Sheard. I love Mary Mary. I like Jonathan McReynolds. I mean, there are so many people. I don't have a lot of favorites. I just really love music, so I really love the experience of expanding my territory in music and working with different people,
Okay.
other artists, other musicians, collaborating with them and writing and singing, hanging out. So those are some of the people I like a lot. Yolanda Adams,
Yes.
Kirk Franklin, a lot of people.
Now, I took a guess. Like, I see you and Kimberell doing a lot of good stuff together. Like,
Okay.
with imagining her voice as the God, everybody calls her the gospel of runs,
Okay.
gospel godmother of runs, and you're the goddaughter of soul. And really you both put that together, you'll make great gospel or whatever type of music.
Yeah,
That-
I agree. I love her tone. Just her tone is so beautiful, and she's somebody whose voice I really love listening to.
yes. Now, recording like is something, and then just calling it something with Snarky Putty in the band. Like,
Puppy,
how did
snarky puppy.
Puppy? What did I
Yes.
say? Putty, but Snarky Puppy. And how did that? How did you ever think it was be still be playing now, and then now being a Grammy Award winning song?
That record is one that I recorded. It's a cover. It actually was recorded by Brenda Russell, who's the woman that wrote it. She
Okay.
recorded it for her record like in 1986 or 1987, and I recorded it for my first record.
Hmm.
And then I had a friend who told me, I'm playing with a band. You should come. We're doing covers. We're sort of rearranging the covers and reharming them. I have this cool arrangement for It's Something. And
Okay.
so it was really just something that we tried to do. We tried a couple other songs too. That was the standout one. And so it really is a testament to the fact that a great song will just last and last and last and last. You won't really have to work at it. You can continue reinterpreting it. That's why I like the Nat King Cole records that your grandparents had, or the ones that your parents had, and they're the ones that you'll have, and they're the ones that your kids will have. So those kinds of songs I think are timeless.
Yes. And many of people don't recognize timeless music, and your music is very timeless. Like, I
Thank
will
you.
listening to it. If I'm 67 or 98, I'll still be like, put on that Lalah Hathaway for me.
Thank
I'm
you.
thinking, put on Layla for me.
Thank you.
So I have a question from a fan. They said, in line of the oversexed, under talent status quo of mainstream, what is your strength drawn from to stay true to music and class? And he also says, thank you for staying true.
Oh, Yeah, I really love music. It's my passion. It's the thing that I really love doing. It
Mm-hmm.
is it's the thing I wake up to do. And
Okay.
so for me, it's just a matter of being a musician. The rest of it is the extras. You know what I mean?
Right.
So there's more of an emphasis on the emphasis for me is on creating
Mhm.
music and creating sound. So the
Okay.
other stuff doesn't even really come into play for me. It's not that I'm staying anything. I'm just being who I am.
Okay. Now, another fan says, how do you feel about reality shows and would you ever want to do your own?
Maybe. I mean, I probably watch more reality TV than I need to. I think it would be interesting at a certain level. I do definitely require, I have a private life. I
Right.
have friends and family, and not interested in really being on TV to have people watch my every move. But I definitely think it's interesting. I definitely live in America where the television has made me kind of a voyeur, and so
Okay.
I understand the appeal. I don't know that it's something that would suit my lifestyle in that way.
Okay. Now, tell me about the live recording that you did in LA. And
Yeah,
I
just
know,
recorded this live record.
huh?
Just recorded my first live record
Yeah.
at the Troubadour in Los Angeles, which is where my father recorded part of Donnie Hathaway Live in 1971.
Wow.
So I'm really excited. I'm leaving from the road this week and going home and beginning the process of mixing the record to get it to market. And it should be out this fall. Probably have a single out in the next 3-4 weeks. And then the album in the fall. I'm really excited about it. It'll be called Lalah Hathaway Live.
Good. Now, did your father inspire you to do the live recording or did you say,
Sure, sure. Absolutely. I grew up with the many live albums, but that was my favorite and remains my favorite live album for sure.
great? Now, what advice can you give to a person that's starting out but doesn't have the right tools to make it in the music world or the music industry? What are three good tips that you can give to someone that wants to know?
I don't have industry tips. I have music tips more. I mean, I feel like if you're trying to become a musician, there are many paths to get there, and no one can take that away from you. The
Okay.
industry part of it is the kind of extra part that sometimes follows that passion and sometimes does not. So
Okay.
for people that are interested in creating music as a life, or being involved with music or musicians as a life, my advice is to be sure that that's what you want to do. Be sure to follow your passion because the rest of it may happen and it may not happen. The industry is evolving, the business is evolving, radio, even the way we do interviews. You know what I mean? Everything is evolving. And so be sure that music is the thing that you want to do. The rest of that will follow.
Hey, everyone that's listening, you heard it best from Miss Hathaway. Now, you recently recorded a song with Kenny Lattimore on his new album, The Anatomy of a Love Song. And it's called Nothing Like You for everyone that wants to know. How was that recording the song and how did he approach you with the song?
He actually just called me and said, I got this song. Kenny and I know each other. We've known each other for years. And so that was a very easy collaboration. We had been thinking about ways to get together on a song. And so he sent me what he had, and I co-wrote the song with him
Okay.
and went in the studio and recorded it. So that was a great day, actually. I haven't listened to it in a couple of months, but I'm going to go back. That's a really great duet, actually.
It is.
Yeah.
I was listening to it on iTunes Radio. When I go to bed, I listen to your station. I customize my playlist to Lalah Hathaway, Rochelle Farrell, Boney James, or whoever I'm feeling. So
Hmm.
at night, I'm listening to either you or Rochelle, and that song came on, and I was like, "Wait, that's Layla."
Yeah.
I was listening to it very carefully. I was like, "Oh my god, this is the best
It's a
collaboration."
great song. Isn't it nice with the horns and everything, the arrangement?
Yes, you don't hear too much drums, and it's
Yeah.
just nice and soft, like something you can slow dance to.
Yeah, I think it's one of those great classic style duets. I hope everybody gets a chance to hear it.
Please listen to it. It will bless your life. If you know me in music, guys, it will bless your life because I post everything. So this is my last question because I know you have to get ready for tonight. Got to keep your voice warm, and
Yeah.
so what can for people that are coming to tonight's show and
Mm,
guys, limited tickets at the Shrine.
right.
Please go and buy the tickets. Please go and buy and support. What can fans expect for tonight's show?
A great show. You know what I mean? We try to do as much as we can in the small time we have. There are inevitably some songs that people say, "Oh, you didn't play my song," but you know, being in this business for 25 years and trying to include as much as you can, we just do like kind of an action-packed show, songs from like every era of my career so far.
Okay.
And we have a really fun time. Chicago is particularly live, when I'm home. And so last night's crowd was probably the best one I've encountered in a long time. They were ready.
Yeah.
So I expect tonight to be more of the same.
Hey, guys, go out and support. Now, how can fans connect with you or see when you're on tour or release anything?
Lalah Hathaway Live. You can always Google Lalah Hathaway.
Okay.
Facebook, Twitter,
Instagram.
Facebook, Twitter. Every platform that exists, I'm there somehow. Instagram, Periscope, Snapchat, Meerkat. We're everywhere. So if you Google it, it's not hard to find.
It's not. Oh, and please go on Layla's Instagram and click the pledge and support her. I
Thank you.
know when the live recording comes out, I'm going to get the vinyl.
Oh, wonderful.
And I want to start a collection with you and Anita Wilson and just start collecting more music and sound instead of having the phone hooked up to the radio or
Yeah.
playing CDs. I want to be able to go out and buy a vinyl
Oh,
and
yeah.
play that. It can tell that when my children listen to it or when I want to have a nice party, we can go back to the old days.
Oh, yeah.
Listen to commercials or listen to the ads or everything or see if it's not skipping too much.
Yeah.
We can be able to relax.
Absolutely. Enjoy your moment. Make the moment and make a mood.
Oh yes. Oh, and I am the one that said you are my best friend in my head.
Oh,
Yes, when I wished you a happy birthday, you are my best friend in my head and future
oh,
wedding
that's so
singer and
sweet.
everything. But I do thank you for the opportunity. I know we had a lot of technical difficulties earlier today, but we
We
made
were good. We made it. We made it onto the Google Hangout. This is new for me. I'm gonna have to really research it and get my thing together.
yes. I use it when I did an interview with Percent Michelle. I do all of my Friday interviews on Google Hangouts. So
Wonderful.
yes, it's a live platform, so people can look at it at YouTube and come back, and watch it over and over again. But I
That's so
know
cool.
when people research Lalah Hathaway, they can see this interview and see that, hey, this was one of the best interviews ever.
Wonderful. I appreciate your time.
I appreciate your time too. Hey guys, go out and support Miss Hathaway. I wish you the best of luck, and I'm praying for you for a
Thank you
great
so much,
night
Danny.
and keep your voice.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna pray for you too.
Hugs and kisses, love, love, love.
Thank you, madam.
All right, see you later.
See you soon.
Bye.